Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It's Simi here at Simi J Stitches, and this is Flossmas Day 1. I am so excited. I'm having just one of those days, where it's a good day. Okay, so in an effort to keep these sort of brief and upload them as quick as possible, I will be recording one in the evening and just kind of recapping the entire day. So after midnight, where'd I put it? I know I kept it somewhere close. Aha. After midnight, I drew number 1. And it is Love from Rivaris. It was a new start. I did not expect my very first one to be a new start. I'm so curious if tomorrow's is going to be a new start. As long as it's not Buttercup, because I still haven't pulled the fabric for that one. Because just got distracted today. But anyways, Love from Rivaris. I put 400 stitches into it because of different events that I have going on. And I had to change some colors. So let me show you. If you watch the whole recap video, I know that you've already seen this. But... or the one where I set it all up. But just in case you haven't, and you're here for just a quick little video that's gonna not be too quick because I'm doing this, I will show you what it looks like. I swear one of these days I'm gonna be prepared. I should really quit promising that, huh? I'm telling you, I'm in a good mood. I'm singing. Okay, almost there. So, it says, Love Grows Here. It's from Rivaris. It's just gorgeous. But the fabric that I picked out is like almost exactly that color. Like, almost exactly. So I did have to substitute out. I changed that color and this color here. For this color, I just made it a little more pinkish, like barely. So here's what I ended up with. Let me put this behind there. And so I went with a light pink purple for the flowers. And then this, of course, has a little more coral tone to it almost, rather than the like brown purple color it had. And I absolutely love it. I think it looks really great on this fabric. It stitches up great. Oh, I love it. And I think it's going to stitch up pretty quickly. It's my first Rivaris pattern, but it's amazing. I love it. Okay. So that was my Finish That Stitch December, which I know it's a new start, but it's part of that idea, that hashtag, which somebody had already started, by the way. I did not, but it's hashtag Finish That Stitch DEC for December 2020. Like you start typing it, it'll show up, because I need to go on there and see who else has already started Finish That Stitch. But anyway, my plan this year is both starts and finishes, and Stitchy Advent, because I made it like an advent calendar. I put all the stuff, and so yay. Okay, so that was Finish That Stitch and Stitchy Advent. Other than that, because I'm not going to make a normal floss tube since I'm making these every day, I figured I'd kind of do a little catch up. On the 29th, I started a new start. I might have showed you this already, but I'm not sure. So you're going to see it again. We plan to start Miss Christmas Eve from Nora Corbett, and I just put 200 stitches into it. I got a bit of a start. So I started in the center and worked my way up. I'm in skin right now, but I'm going to work all the way to the top and then work back down. So surprisingly, that is 200 stitches. Yeah. This is 32 count Wexford linen, which is a linen that's very, very similar to an even weave. Like, you almost can't tell this is a linen, except there's a couple slubs, but it is very, very close to even weave. So if you are an even weave stitcher, you don't care much for linen, you could give this a try. And that's why I bought it, is because everybody told me that. So it's a 32 count linen in coral crystals from Silk Weaver. And so I don't know who else sells Wexford linen, but I know Silk Weaver does, or Maybe it's this Weigart base. I don't know. Isn't that what this orange on the side means? I don't know. I'm not speaking out my, anyway. So I think it's going to be simply gorgeous on that. All right. And then now I can officially put that up. I started to put it up and I was like, oh wait, I haven't showed floss tube yet. And then of course, every morning I pull out this kit that I'm working on for a coworker and put in whatever stitches I can get in before she gets here, which today was not a lot because she got here really early. But I'm just working this top part, and actually I worked down this way because if you'll see, those are 10 stitch or half stitch or whatever you want to call it. And I was going down until I ran out of thread, and then I'll find the leftmost empty square and start on it and then fill it in, and then so right topmost. So I'm getting some progress done on that. So it's looking pretty good. She's enjoying seeing me work on it each day. So I'll be working on that again in the morning. I also worked on yesterday, Them All, but so before midnight, before I could draw for finish that stitch, I started Whip Wranglers. It's a event in Semi-Same. Now, Semi-Same is a semi-closed group. You can request to join, but you have to know somebody in the group who's willing to say, yes, I know this person, and yes, they'll, play the games or participate or whatever. I cannot do that for you unless I do know you personally. You can't just say, I saw it on Sammy's video. As much as we love that, they need you to know somebody in the group. So anyways, they have this event. I just dropped a needle. They have this, I knocked it off my needle minder. Event called Whip Wranglers, and you take, sorry, you list 20 whips, or you can list 5 and just repeat them 4 times, or there is a monogamous option. I didn't read that far into those because I obviously have more than 20 whips. I listed out 20 whips. I have an app on my phone. Let me show you what it looks like because I know that not everybody is very familiar with this stuff. It's called Dice. But there's so many apps called Dice, so it kind of has to look like this. This one does have the option to change one die into a 20-sided die and leave one die as just a number. And then you just roll them. Okay, so then it would land on 14. I would pick number 14 off the list, and then I have to put 600 stitches into it. I'm doing the medium level, which means you take this and multiply it times 100. Easy, I think, is times 100 divided by 2, and then hard is times 100 times 2. So I'm doing them just straight up like this. Because I knew I was also doing Finish That Stitch and the Stitchy Advent, I didn't want to not be able to do the Whip Wranglers. Now, you don't have to do it every day. You don't have to, what am I trying to say? It could take you more than one day to finish, things like that. So that's not a big deal. But the point is you're trying to touch on each one of those 20 pieces in December. So each time you work on something, you catch the elf that was that whip, and you want to try and catch all 20. If you roll it a second time, you do the half the stitches, and if you roll it a third time, you just re-roll, because you're trying to get all 20. So this is my Them All. This is by Erica Michaels, and it's on 32 count. You know me, I love that 32 count. Nope, this one's 28. Okay, 28 count Lugana in Anubis from, yeah, in Anubis. Man, I'm second guessing myself left and right. Anubis from Under the Sea Fabrics. I love this color. It's amazing. I really need to order some more of it. So I put 250-ish stitches in this last night. I was going to stop there. I needed 100 for Whip Wranglers. I literally rolled a 1 on this. But then I'm working on stuff for Cheryl's group, and there are 200 stitches each. So I'm like, well, I'll just go ahead and throw 200 in it. Well, then Crystal Academy has us doing final exams, and full points are 400. So I worked on it till midnight, which got me a little over 200 stitches, got me around 250. And at midnight, I pulled the card. I started on Love Grows Here. And then but I left this one on the Q-Snap. I'm like, I should have time at some point to come back to it over the next few days, because I have all week to finish the final exams. And then by the time I got to 400, for the same reasons, on Love Grows Here, I really need to work on the butterfly. I was going to do like one strand on the butterfly and then one strand on this, but my relief showed up early, so that didn't happen. So I will be working on this tonight until midnight, when I can pull my next Stitchy Advent / finish that stitch card. If I finish the 400 fairly soon, because bulk stitching should go fast and it's only 7 o'clock, I will then roll my next whip wrangler and start on it until I can work on whatever for Stitchy Advent. So, yeah. So that gets you caught up on Sunday and yesterday. Today, I got some mail, Stitchy Kindness. Stitchy Kindness. Y'all, I have some amazing friends. This year has been such a pain in the butt that I don't know where I would be without them. So, I got 2 packages because Vic forgot to stick some stuff in the first package, and then I ordered another bag anyway, so it didn't really matter. First was a couple of, okay, so this one was one she had finished stitching or wasn't going to stitch and was getting rid of, and I claimed it a while back. And I'm just like, next time you send me a package, stick it in. And then it got forgotten, and so then the next one, okay? Because I was never in a hurry. So happy by Benton Creek. Really cute owls, deer, little rabbits down there. It's super cute. So I got that. Then she and I were talking, and I was talking about eventually I need to stitch something for my mom, and she really loves angels. I was like, I wonder if Mira has any angels. And at first we were both like stumped. She's like, oh yeah, duh. So she had this one sitting around, and she didn't think she would ever get to it, so she sent it to me. So I'm gonna have to either find a way to start her before the end of the year or wait a year and then stitch it, but it's something I will be stitching for my mother. And she's gorgeous. Isn't she so pretty? I love this little, like, yeah, pretty. So this is the actual, but the card came off. So she sent those to me. On top of that, she actually had it wrapped like a Christmas present, and I kind of wanted to like leave it under my tree and wait for Christmas, but 1, we haven't put up our tree yet. 2, I knew it had something in there for Lexi, so I went ahead and opened it. But so from Vic, wrapped up was these socks. It says sorry in advance, and it's got a little pipe smoking skeleton guy. It's super cute, and it's kind of funny because I'm always saying sorry. It's like one of those reflexes for me to apologize, even if I don't, I don't know. It's just a reflex. So super cute socks. I will be wearing those tomorrow. And then this shirt. Oh my goodness, this shirt, Vicky. Vic. Isn't it the best thing ever? I am so in love with this shirt. I think I will wear it every day. Oh my God, it's so freaking cute. I didn't know something like this existed, and I adore it. This is, I really hope that's my cover. That's what I hope. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Okay. She also sent me this little pepper that I could put my needles in. Like, pretty cool. And she sent me a scissor fob / bag zipper pull, whatever. It's got the clasp, so you can use it on anything. It's beautiful purple beads, because she knows purple is my favorite color. And it's got the little clock that looks like my mini Alice in a Dolly dream. You know, the melty clock. So that's awesome. I'm going to put this back in the bag so I don't lose it. And then she added in there a gift from Belinda. Thank you, Belinda. Belinda is Aussie Stitcher here on FlossTube, and she's one of those friends that I keep in touch with like daily. And she's so super sweet. So she had this made for me. It says always, and it's got Snape on it. So love of Harry Potter. And it's a Frogger. So I can attach it to my project or to my Lowry stand. And it's got this nice long chain that I just put a knot in. I'll fix it. Don't worry, Vic. Don't freak out. And a couple cute little beads. And then a pretty big needle. But it makes frogging a lot easier because you don't have to worry about it bending and breaking. So these are really neat. So you go onto her Facebook page. And it's Stitch and Button Crafts. Oh, that's her Instagram. Facebook.com Stitch and Button. Yeah. And she has a bunch of these listed. And then you tell her if you want it as a Frogger, which is this. Then she can also make it into a scissor fob. So it's got a little piece with a clasp like this. So you can attach it to a pair of scissors. Or a thread keep. So it goes on one of those round things that you would put thread on. Now they don't all come with magnets. Magnets are a little extra, but you can have them put on there. And now the Frogger does, I think, but the scissor fob doesn't necessarily, but it's handy. I have one on my scissors and I just stick it to my Lowry stand. So thank you, Belinda. That was super sweet of you. Shoot, Vic had to play Secret Santa for some people apparently, because I got a couple gifts. Okay. So the next thing, that was all in one package, plus something for Lexi. So, the next package was, I ordered this bag. And this is how great Vic is she pre-makes a bunch of bags before she puts them up to sell them. Okay. And, she had pre-made, those are cross-stitched. Okay, hold on. I will get there. She had pre-made some bags where this fabric, this red plaid with the snowflakes was on the inside, and the outside was something, either something not quite up my alley or it was white of some sort, because I have this aversion to having white bags because I will get them dirty. Case in point, this is one of the ones I got from her, and it's not bad. I mean, but it's dirty. I mean, it's... Anyway. So, I asked her, can you make me one with those snowflakes on the outside of the bag? And she said, yes, I can, because I have enough fabric. She can do that sometimes if she's got the fabric. She doesn't take a whole lot of custom orders, but she can sometimes. And then she put this other... I mean, it's like a smaller plaid, a different type of snowflake inside. It's perfect. And look, they have little X's. So they're little cross-stitched. Oh my goodness. So, it's very exciting. And then my little zipper pull is a little snowflake. I also have a huge obsession with snowflakes. I don't know what it is. They make my heart happy. So, I ordered this bag. And then I opened the package and there was this bag, which is, oh my goodness, so adorable. I love the little snowmen. Love cardinals. Just perfect bag. And it has white snowflakes on the inside, but white on the inside doesn't bother me. That doesn't get dirty. And you can see the snowflakes. And then she put this little Christmas tree charm on it. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. I don't remember ordering that. But inside was a super cute little snow lady. It says, Merry Christmas from Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. Sarah is our Stitching Kingdom here on YouTube. Amazing friend, amazing person. Thank you so much. So super sweet. So, a little bag for Sarah. So my friends made me super happy today. I feel all the love. All the love. Oh, and by the way, Vic, I gotta tell you, my kids told me they are so spoiled because you sent them something and because they got something from someone else today, and they are supremely thankful. So Okay, that is it for it today. Today is a long one. These will not all be long like this, but today is today. So, day 1 of Finish That Stitch December is in the books. Really looking forward to midnight and hoping I get one with a finish because I'm amped to finish something. Stitchy Advent. I put all the hashtags on Instagram. Now, Finish That Stitch December 2020 already, like somebody had already started there. So that hashtag was already up. I started Stitchy Advent. Flossmas is a thing where you just make floss tubes daily or regularly. So yeah, that's it. That's it for me today. I'm going to get to stitching on Oh Them All. At midnight, I will draw another one, and I will see y'all tomorrow evening for a little recap like this. I hope y'all have a great day. Happy stitching, and I'll see y'all soon.